Today is the theme of our lesson, Cloud and Mobile Technologies. Plan. Data centers, tendencies of development of the modern infrastructure, the science, principles of cloud computing, technologies of visualization, and main terms and concepts of mobile technologies, mobile service, standards of mobile technologies. Aim. Introduce data centers, tendencies of development of the modern infrastructure, the science. Video 1.
Computers and software are now a part of everyday life. We use email, set up websites, and some of us run our own businesses. We are able to use these services without having to host our own massive IT infrastructure, hiring tons of staff to operate it, spending a lot of money and getting mired in lengthy and complicated procurement processes. If you can do this easily, why can't the government? The federal government has an extensive infrastructure, a broad user base and agencies with a variety of missions and complex suites of applications. To address these challenges, the Federal CIO Council has charged the government to leverage cloud computing services. So, what is cloud computing? According to the National Institute of Standards and Technology, cloud computing provides scalable IT capabilities that are offered as a service over the Internet to multiple users. Many users shared pooled IT resources, reducing costs and resulting in greater computing efficiency. The federal government is focusing on security, privacy, and procurement as it moves toward cloud computing. Traditional IT can call for large data centers and server farms, which are a serious investment and require 24/7 IT oversight and energy to power and cool the servers. The federal government has hundreds of these centers around the country that often perform similar tasks, such as providing email or web hosting, and are generally used at a fraction of their capability. They typically have large carbon footprints due to their enormous energy consumption and have to comply with strict environmental controls. Cloud computing can be viewed as the green computing option, as it promotes sustainability and has a much smaller carbon footprint by limiting duplicated efforts and utilizing computing power more efficiently. Cloud computing also offers scalability, meaning you can scale capacity and processing power on demand. Cloud computing is evolving and is not an immediate solution for all government computing needs, but it can give the federal government the same opportunity the private sector enjoys to reduce spending while making better use of staff and resources with a more forward-thinking, environmentally sensitive approach. Cloud computing can change the way government leverages technology at a lower cost, faster, greener.
Cloud computing. Cloud computing is a type of internet-based computing that provides shared computer processing, resource, and data to computers and other devices on demand. It is a model for enabling evacuations on-demand access to a shared pool of configurable computing resource. Cloud computing and storage solution provide users and enterprise with various capabilities to store and process their data in a private owner or third-party data centers that may be located far from the user, ranging in distance from across a city to across the world. Cloud computing relies on sharing of resources to achieve correct and economy of scale, similar to utility like the electric grid over an electricity network.
To meet ever-changing business needs, organizations need to invest time and budget to scale up their IT infrastructure, such as hardware, software, and services. However, with on-premises IT infrastructure, the scaling process can be slow, and organizations are frequently unable to achieve optimal utilization of the IT infrastructure. Cloud computing is a paradigm shift that provides computing over the Internet. A cloud computing service consists of highly optimized virtual data centers that provide various software, hardware, and information resources for use when needed. Organizations can simply connect to the cloud and use the available resources on a pay-per-use basis. This helps companies avoid capital expenditure on additional on-premises infrastructure resources and instantly scale up or scale down according to business requirements. You can deploy a cloud computing service by using 3 different models: a private cloud, a public cloud, or a hybrid cloud. A private cloud functions solely for one organization, on a private network, and is highly secure. A public cloud is owned by the cloud service provider and offers the highest level of efficiency in shared resources. A hybrid cloud is a combination of private and public deployment models. In a hybrid cloud, specific resources are run or used in a public cloud, and others are run or used on premises in a private cloud. This provides increased efficiency. Cloud computing consists of the following service models: Infrastructure as a Service, ES, Platform as a Service, PaaS, and Software as a Service, SaaS. By using the ES model, organizations get infrastructure components, such as computing power and storage capacity. Here, the organization has control over the entire IT infrastructure, including the hosting environment and their applications. However, the organization needs to allocate additional staff to maintain and manage the infrastructure and the application. Microsoft has proposed remote desktops and virtual machines to Microsoft Windows Azure as an ES offering. The PaaS model provides organizations with a platform or a runtime environment to create and deploy applications. Here, the organization is only responsible for the development, maintenance, and management of the applications. Microsoft provides the Windows Azure platform as a PaaS offering. The SaaS model provides organizations with ready-to-use applications that use a combination of cloud-based compute and storage services. Microsoft provides various online services, such as Microsoft Business Productivity Online Suite, BPOS, and Microsoft Dynamics CRM Online as a SaaS offering. To understand how cloud computing can help an organization extend its IT capabilities, consider Wide World Importers, a company that manufactures beauty products. Occasionally, the research department has to store and process a large amount of data. Consequently, the company is looking for a cost-effective compute and storage solution. Additionally, Wide World Importers has a group of scientists situated at different geographical locations. The geographical barrier affects research, requiring a better collaboration solution. In addition, the company is planning to develop a cost-effective data mining application to collect visitor data during its week-long worldwide annual beauty pageant. Cloud computing provides Wide World Importers with an efficient and cost-effective solution to their problems. Wide World Importers can subscribe for additional compute and storage services offered by Windows Azure on a pay-per-use basis to move all of its statistical data analysis and storage to Windows Azure. By doing so, they can invest more on research. Wide World Importers can use BPOS, Microsoft Live Meeting, and Microsoft SharePoint Online for efficient collaboration. For design, development, and testing of the data mining application, the company can use the Windows Azure platform to focus on software evaluation and reduce the time and cost required for preparation of the development and testing environment.
Advocates claim that cloud computing allows companies to avoid upfront infrastructure costs. As well, it enables organizations for focus on their core business instead of spending time and money on computer infrastructure. Proponents also claim that cloud computing allows enterprises to get their applications up and running faster with improved manageability and less maintenance. Cloud providers typically use a pay-as-you-go model. This will lead to unexpected health change if administrators do not adapt to the cloud practical model. Cloud computer schematic. Please answer the questions. The lesson is over.